Hey guys, welcome back to the channel on this beautiful sunny Friday afternoon here on the East Coast. Today we have the Seiko Prospex Samurai Save the Ocean Dark Edition, and this is model number SRPD09. And as usual guys, we're going to be looking at the design, the build quality, the features, wearability and comfort, lume, and price. Also make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel for all of my favorite watches that I reviewed on this channel, and also make sure you check out my Teespring merch store and pick yourself up a t-shirt or a mug. I'll make sure to put both of those links in the description field for you. So here you go, typical Seiko watch box. Seiko has actually been redesigning a lot of their watch boxes recently, and I like the new redesigns. They feel sturdier and more solid. So let's take a look at this thing. Man, that's a fantastic looking watch. And that's what really got me into this watch, because I haven't really been a huge Samurai fan. I did a review of one of these about 2 years ago, and it really didn't do much for me, but this watch is something else. Anyway, let's go ahead and put up the specs on the left-hand side of the screen. But before we do that, man, that thing is good looking. Let me show you what you get in the box. Of course, you already know. You get your owner's manual right there, and you get your warranty information with your little card in the back. Let's put all this junk up. Let's talk about this watch. Man, when I saw this, I was just blown away. And I'm not normally a big fan of IP coated watches at all, but there's something about this one, man. It's the colors they use. It's the Save the Ocean dial. It's the color of the silicone strap. It's just simply a fantastic looking watch. Anyway, you're looking at a 44 millimeter IP coated stainless steel case. It's 13 millimeters thick. It's 48 millimeters lug to lug. Like I said, it's on a 22 millimeter silicone strap. Of course, it's got a Hardlex crystal. It's water resistant to 200 meters, which is 660 feet. It's got the 4R35 movement. It's got a 41-hour power reserve. Of course, you got your screw down crown over here at 3 o'clock. It does have a screw down case back as well. It is windable. It is hackable. It does not have a day function, but it does have a date function over here at 3 o'clock. Of course, you've got Lume Bright, and you have a 120 click unidirectional bezel. So again, guys, I don't know what it is other than just the looks. I love the look of this watch. And again, y'all know me, I'm not a fan of IP coated watches at all, but this one is so well done. The IP coating is so smooth, it's so consistent. It just looks fantastic. Really, really good looking watch. So let's go ahead and start on the dial. Again, you've got the Save the Ocean, and this is a Save the Ocean watch, by the way. You've got the Save the Ocean dial. You've got applied indexes with a nice chrome bezel around each one. I do wish, you know, I've told you this a million times, I wish they put a little bezel around the date window, but because that little portion of the index is right there, it kind of frames it in a way, so it's not that bad. It's very legible. I mean, that's the main thing. It's very legible, so that's good. You know, you got your typical kind of, you know, samurai / monster hands, a nice second hand there. You've got that gradation from the blue to the black with the Save the Ocean dial. You've got a totally black bezel, except for between 12 and 15. And you've got an inner chapter ring that's also in blue right there, you can see. And it actually, the dial has got a little bit of a metallic look to it. As you can see, it's kind of catching the light there. Man, I love the look of this watch. Spoiler alert, I love the look of this watch. So let's talk about the bezel. Again, 120 click. You've got some knurling right there. What I like to, it's not really coin edge, but it's definitely got some nice knurling. Of course, you've got drilled lugs. I don't know if you can see that right there. And your typical very angular Samurai case, which again, it's really grown on me in the last couple years. I didn't think it would, but when I saw this one, I was like, man, I've got to get this watch. The crown, maybe the best crown Seiko makes. The knurling is perfect. The crown pop is perfect. When you screw it back in, it's got a definite stopping point to it. Perfect. You definitely know when you've screwed it all the way in, it just stops. You can't tighten it even a little bit more. It's got a definite stopping point, which I absolutely love. Let's talk about the strap. Really supple silicone strap. I love these new keepers they're putting on these silicone strap. These really nice, bold stainless steel keepers with the huge Seiko logo right there. Very, very nice. Of course, you've got a signed tang and buckle here. Let's open this up. There we go. Let's look at the case back. Of course, you can see that it says special edition right there. It gives you all the other information. You know, air divers, 200 meter, what the movement number is, all that good stuff. They didn't, if you notice, they didn't IP coat the case back because they probably would figure that's probably going to get on your wrist a little bit. You know, constant rubbing and friction between your wrist and the case back. So I'm guessing that's why they didn't IP coat the actual case back. The case itself is totally coated. Even the crown, everything is coated. The bezel, all of that stuff is coated. But they didn't do that for the case back, again, for that friction from your wrist. Really smart, man. Nice forward thinking and attention to detail. I like that. Man, these straps are super comfortable, man. I love it. Now, a lot of people wonder what these are for. That's for a little bit of stretch right there. Those little kind of bellows or waffles or waves or whatever you want to call them. That's for stretching it just a little bit if you're going to try to fit it over a wetsuit. A lot of times you can also get a wetsuit extension for these watches. You know, most of these, if they come on a stainless steel bracelet, they're going to have a diver's extension. But that's why they put these little waves in here to allow the strap to stretch just a little bit over a wetsuit. Or you can just actually get a dive extension and attach it to the strap. So let me go ahead and show you all of the Save the Ocean models. Let me bring up a picture for myself here to take a look at. So as you can see, Seiko basically has two versions of the Save the Ocean for every one of their really popular models right now. If you notice on the right-hand side, you've got a stainless steel version and a silicone strap version of the Solar Chronograph. And then right next to those, you have the stainless steel of the Samurai, and then this one, which of course, again, is on a silicone strap. And then you have two turtle versions, again, one on a silicone strap, and then one on a black IP-coated stainless steel bracelet. And then in the upper left-hand corner, that is the Solar Tuna on a silicone strap. So this definitely is a Save the Ocean watch, and is what, 7 different models of it, and I think this one by far is the best looking one. Just personal opinion, but I really, really like it. It's a great, great looking watch. So what else do I want to tell you about this thing, man? It's going to be a pretty quick video today. I just wanted to show you this thing. I wanted to actually, you know, hold it in my hand and kind of look at it and feel it and get an idea of how it compares to the other Save the Ocean versions. And this one is by far my favorite. Just a fantastic colorway. And I think what it is, I think it's just that combination of the blue and the black, and whatever color this is for the silicone strap, fantastic color for the silicone strap. So anyway, let's go ahead and try this thing on. Oh man, I'm having a handgasm. Man, these straps are comfortable. Oh man, wow, really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a Lume Shot, and I think you're really gonna like this Lume Shot, just like you like every Seiko Lume Shot. But this one's a little bit different. Let me show you why. Let's go ahead and kill the monitor, kill the studio light. And let me show you. All right, here we go. This has that bi-color lume, which I absolutely love it. Citizen does it a lot on their dive watches. There you go. Now, with the camera, it's a little bit harder to pick up, but the lume pip at 12 o'clock is green, is the, you know, typical Seiko green, and the minute hand is a typical Seiko green, but all of the other indexes are that really nice teal blue lume. Love it. Love that contrast. Great looking lume. Of course, it's, you know, it's Lume-Bright. It's going to, you know, it's going to last forever. Really good looking lume. There you go. Give you a little better shot here. I can't get the room as dark as I want, but there you go. Maybe you can see it better now. There you go. So guys, I'll make sure to go ahead and put a link in the description field so you can head on over to Amazon's website and pick yourself up one for $364. And also make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you click that notification bell. We really, really appreciate it when you do that. And guys, that's really about it for this one. This has been the Seiko Prospex Samurai Save the Ocean Dark Edition. And this is model number SRPD09. Now, I will tell you, I've got a whole bunch of watches coming from Japan. I think next week, these are going to be those shopping in Japan watches. Some fantastic stuff. Make sure you stay tuned. I'm really excited. I've got some really cool exclusive stuff. And guys, I'm super excited. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And until next review, I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.